Time now to check in with our Studio 5 What's He Thinking, guys. It's a conversation I look forward to, I know you look forward to all month long. Joining me in the studio are radio host Frankie Corrigan, English teacher Sam Beeson, and comedian Stephen Jones. You guys make me smile. Already fun. I'm already having fun with these guys. Good to have you. Should we jump in? Yep. Some good topics to discuss today. The first one, BuzzFeed posted a headline that read 17 things you'll only get if you've had a best friend since childhood. And one thing that stood out to us as a Studio 5 team was on the list, you get jealous when your bestie meets someone new. I don't know if this applies to men like it does to women, but I want your take on it. What do you think? Do you ever get jealous when your buddy, your go-to guy, is hanging out with someone else? Frankie?
I do.
You do?
I do. And then I start thinking, he's not the guy that you're having dinner with you know, the couple that lives down the street in the new neighborhood. He's not funny. He can't give you funny like I can give you funny. He's not going to listen like I listen to you. No, I do. I absolutely get jealous.
I'm kind of persuaded by that.
I don't know why that's so funny, but it's true. You start to feel a little competitive even.
And then I'll say, well, what does he do?
Yeah,
what does he do for a living? I'm like, oh, he does sales. What kind of sales? That sounds pretty generic.
Who is your bestie?
It's here in Salt Lake. It's this guy, Tommy.
Tommy. I feel like I know Tommy.
Yeah.
You talk about him quite a bit.
It's been almost 20 years.
You guys have a fun little bro-ship.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And it's like an old married couple. I mean, we go through our little.
How did you first meet?
You called it a bro-ship.
A bro-ship.
That's really nice of you to say.
I made that up on the spot.
So it's
trademark.
Our friend. So my friend Helen is his wife, and met her. So she started right after I started, almost 21 years ago.
In radio.
And it was a transplant. She moved here, and then she met this guy, Tommy, and I met him, and I remember telling him. So I knew her first, and I said to her, I said, here's the deal. If it doesn't work out with Tommy, I'm going with Tommy. I said, I'm going with him because I really like him, so you got to make it work. And she did, and she married him.
Can I tell you what really makes it work from the outside perspective is your name is Frankie and Tommy. Doesn't that just go together? It sounds like a little comic.
Yeah,
Frankie and Tommy. Who's your best bud?
Tyrone Foster.
Tyrone.
He's never cheated on me, though.
Oh.
That you know of.
No, but I don't know. We're still friends. There's always, I have a lot of really, really good friends. He's the friend that I probably talk to like consistently all the time. We're very similar. He, I don't know, I'm sure you can tell by his name. His name's Tyrone. He's, yeah.
Spell it out for us, brother.
He's actually a white guy. He's actually a white guy. His name's Tyrone. I'm not trying to go there. No, his name is Tyrone.
How'd you guys meet?
You know what? I first met him when he was talking to one of my girlfriends.
Oh.
Like, we didn't know each other because, like...
He was trying to move in on it?
Well, you know how it is, like, around here, like, this, like, culturally, like, anyway.
Yeah, we don't
there's only, like, one...
You
there's,
can
like,
say
there's
things
one black
we
dude.
can't say.
There's one black dude. There's always that one, there's always one black dude, but he was kind of rolling up, and it's like, I was like, there's another black guy. And I was like,
best friend.
Oh, so we might as well just duo this thing, because if we don't, we're going to have a lot of friction. And I'm serious, we've been really good friends. That's fine. Ever since about...
Nice. Who got the girl?
Well, she was a girlfriend. It's a long story.
Oh boy.
But anyway, neither one of us did.
Okay.
And I'm glad to be happily married to my wife.
Because you got Tyrone and you're pretty wet. Yeah. All right, now I have to.
So wait.
Hold on.
So your wife is your best friend?
No, your wife is your best friend.
During the commercial break, we knew this topic was coming, and there was a threat from this man to that one saying, so help me if you say your wife.
If your best friend's your wife. It is, man, but not initially.
Okay.
Because it was Sean Mickelson growing up. It's my buddy, Sean Mickelson.
Childhood friend?
Childhood friend.
Look at you guys.
Look at him. You can guess which one I am.
Orem represents.
There we are later.
Oh, stop. That's adorable.
Honestly, Sean Mickelson and I, best friends. Great guy, owns Forge Jewelry down in Provo. He's just the nicest guy.
Dude, drop something. You dropped something.
It was a ring and a necklace, actually.
Has he cheated on you? Has he ever cheated on you?
All right.
No way.
Although, when we were younger, he always had to be Luke Skywalker, and I always had to be Han Solo. Han Solo now is so much cooler than Luke Skywalker. Way. So,
you guys, I love that you each have a bestie. I wasn't sure where this topic would go. Like, I know where it would go from a girl's perspective, but a woman's perspective. But all right, very nice. Okay, last week, moving on. Public displays of affection is our topic number 2. Last week, one of the biggest moments of the Emmy Awards on NBC was when Glenn, is it Weiss? I don't know this dude. Anyway, he accepted the award by proposing to his girlfriend in front of everyone. Let's take a look.
Jan, you are the sunshine in my life. And Mom was right, don't ever let go of your sunshine. You wonder why I don't like to call you my girlfriend? Because I want to call you my wife.
Did you see the way his eyebrows went up and down? Oh, and she's just freaking out. She's the winner of the night.
I got her. What did she say?
I
No,
hope
she said no, but
Shut up. She said yes, right?
Is that
oh my
the
gosh.
ring he's holding? That's a big. Oh, it's a trophy.
It's kind of sweet, too, that they're a more seasoned couple. I kind of like that. Anyway, the question will parlay from this. How do you feel about public proposals or even beyond that, public displays of affection in general? We'll start with Mr. I Love His Wife.
Everything now is, like when people propose, everyone has cameras there now.
Yeah.
And I work at a high school, PDA, you know, you see those people and they have to link arms as they walk awkwardly up, and one's wearing a trench coat and the other one, and then the arm, it's just, it's dumb.
Like you and
but
your
it's
wife.
part of it.
Just describe you and your wife.
Actually, honey, right?
Are you a PDA guy?
You know what? I'm not scared of it, but I think that there's some that are necessary. Like, I think it's funny. I love what you said about when people try to walk together.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of rhythm to do that. And it's just like, you guys just, you know, why don't you just settle down a little bit? I mean, nobody walks like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love kissing my wife in public. I'm not scared.
I think I know where you stand.
There's a fine line with it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with PDA, but
Yeah.
and at some point you're like, get a room. I mean, really.
One time I saw a couple smooching in church, like in a church meeting, a seasoned couple, and I about lost it. That's all I'll say about
Did you
that.
say something? Did you say
It was-
something?
I wanted to. I was like, hello, this isn't about you.
They're making out like the
between
plane's
meetings, or
crashing.
was it
like
in
it's
a
going
meeting?
down, you know?
No, what?
Like it's the last
in
time.
the meeting.
Or between meetings?
No, it was in the meeting.
In the meeting?
Yeah,
Whispering in between?
Yeah, a little bit. All right, final topic brings us to the grocery store. The Moab City Council voted unanimously to adopt an ordinance that bans plastic bags in the city's grocery store. So the new law will force shoppers to bring their own reusable bags to the store to carry their stuff out in. It's something other cities and other states have done. What do you guys think? Good idea or pain?
Lame. Everything that happens in Moab, it's a time machine. You go there 20 years, you come back 20 years later, and nothing has changed. It's like this little time warp
Isn't that
area.
what we love about it?
in Moab.
Sort of?
Have you been to the, anyway?
Frankie?
First thing that came to my mind, we have a 2-year-old, so I'm like this, no plastic bags, that's what we use for the diapers. So
You know
that's
what?
where my mind went like
You know
this.
what?
What are we gonna do with the
That's when I know I need
diapers?
to go grocery shopping
Right,
is when I'm out of
exactly.
diaper bags.
Listen, Frankie,
Yeah.
you have to start reusing the bag for the diapers.
Yeah, and that's okay. How are you going to get them all in the house at the same time if you have some other bag? Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's
And
just-
by the way, those cloth bags have germs too. You take that 15 times, it's got fungus in it. You want plastic. 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 Plastic.
Somebody's having a heart attack. Somebody's having a heart attack. Watch this.
I can just hear the emails rolling in right now.
Yeah, somebody's having a heart attack.
Jing, jing, jing,
Yeah, they're like.
It's Stephen Jones at Gmail.